you. We were having a heated discussion just a while ago with you guys, and we had some technical difficulties. So because of the technical difficulty there, um, live ended abruptly. But we are back, and we are back with Chef Wagwan, Chef Brother Wagwan.
Yeah, man. And
There, yeah. So
thanks for
we're back
inviting
with
me. I know
Chef.
it take a little long for come on still, but
Yeah, long time
there.
better us on forward. Long time better us on forward. We
Shout out to
finally
the
reach.
Chelsea fans
Finally
them.
reach. Yes. He's another Chelsea fan slash Barca fan. You see me? Yeah, there. So, I mean, we did a talk about a while ago, as we did a talk earlier in the earlier video, and Jello did say, yo, John Stones world class, which a lot of us did disagree with. How do you think about John Stones being a world class player?
I mean, it's funny. Uh, in 2015, American travel, I met
Mm-hmm.
somebody in the US that was very close to him, and at that time, I think probably still Everton or just about for go City at the time. And he
Mm-hmm.
has been somebody we can say has been around, in the game for quite a while. But world class, mm, you know, I don't want to say world class, but when you play with a top team for so many years, it can really
Mm-hmm.
make you look like you are one of those top
World
footballers.
class.
But
Say you
yeah,
think a City team might bring a John Stones into that. John Stones are the man in a City team.
exactly. Yeah, it's more about the team that
Yeah.
he's playing in more than as he as the person.
Yeah,
Um,
because cause, again, if we stay Everton, we probably won't have that conversation.
Correct. And I mean, to pay some respect to him nonetheless, though, out of
Mm-hmm.
all the centre backs, Pep really more chose him to be the one that you would say, advance into the midfield from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind
Mm-hmm.
of show that, he has some level of talent per se. But I
Talent,
mean,
yeah. Yeah, for real. Because I see
yeah,
him
but
try
we
it with
say
a
world
country and it never
class,
work out the same. Yeah.
yeah, correct, correct,
Yeah, we see him
correct.
try with a country and never work out the same. But that season, that treble winning season of his city, I mean, John Stones was really good. I mean, really good in that season. As I said, going into midfield, as a centre back, John Stones was really good, really, really good. But I want to say world class or, in that era
Right.
Premier League, would you put him in a top five best centre back in that era? Like, that Van Dijk, Saliba, Gabriel era, you'd have say, oh, John Stones, a fully fit John Stones.
Saliba, Gabriel, I mean, yeah, you talk about what about one 3 year partnership, 2 year partnership,
Yeah,
still kind of
yeah.
young.
Mm-hmm.
So I still would even put them per se in the top five. Yeah, you can talk about
Mm-hmm.
Van Dijk because Van Dijk has been around for quite some time. He was at Southampton before and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But you still have to put in like the Chelsea doors, Terry, those guys, and some of the Man U
Mm-hmm.
guys as well before you even get to
Of course, for sure. John Terry, Vidic,
yeah.
Ferdinand. Mm-hmm.
For sure. And it just depends
Mm-hmm.
on which power I look at. If I say 10 years ago, 5 years ago, then it depends
Mm-hmm.
on what I say. But yeah, them
Yeah.
they're coming. They're one of the best pairings right now, easily. So yeah, I mean in the near future, once I continue to be at the club job, I mean I think Saliba signed a new contract recently. Gabriel
Mm-hmm.
signed probably as well. So if them continue,
Mm-hmm.
they will become one of the best duos in the Premier League.
Of
Um
course, yeah. I mean, I rate them. I rate them. I may even rate them back up. The new guy who Arsenal bringing as them back up. I think I just say if them continue upon that trajectory, them should be considered as best as some of the best duo in the Premier League because when you think about best centre backs, there's always some partnership. Pure PK,
right,
Ramos,
right,
Veron, Ramos,
right,
Pepe,
right.
Maldini and Leicester them and there was always some Jack Stamp the another partnership there at some point in time. There was always some partnership, Village Ferdinand. So there's always some partnership when it comes on to top centre backs. You get me I say? So I mean, of course, Saliba and Gabriel, look like them ready to join the conversation there for sure. But they need a EPL title.
But I was just about to say that. I think once
Mm-hmm.
they get a Premier League title, it can then
Mm-hmm.
be said that they're among the best because I mean
Mm-hmm.
the very old saying, the best defense, win championships. Not that they haven't been
Mm-hmm.
defending very well over the years, but
Mm-hmm.
they were them still. losing some games that they should not have lost. And
Mm-hmm.
if they want to become that great, it coming like what about for Messi become the best footballer in the world, he had to be the World Cup.
Yeah, so
For
win a
them to be
World Cup,
one of
yeah, and he did that.
to be one of the best centre back parents in the Premier League, they definitely would
Mm-hmm.
have need a title for cement that.
Yeah, for real. Definitely. You can't say, oh, you're the best in the
Ferdinand do
Prem and
it,
never have a
Vidic do
Prem.
it,
Yeah.
Terry and
Company do it. After
Company
so
do
many
it,
different, yeah, all of these guys
many different
do it.
coaches. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
sure,
And,
sure,
he was one of them centre backs where City went all out to try to find a partnership, Boateng, Mangala. I said, Mangala, that was the guy, Mangala. Debbie
yeah,
Kalis,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Otamendi. There was so many Lescott. There was so many different partnership where they've tried. They've try. But company was it was very outstanding for City. I have to give him that.
for
I have to
sure,
give him that for
for
sure.
sure.
But would you say Van Dijk are the best overall out of from the world Premier League from we are watching Premier League? 'Cause we can talk about Terry and Vidic Ferdinand. Would you say Van Dijk is the number one?
From our time growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, no, I mean, and not because I'm a Chelsea fan, but come on, look at the amount of titles and Terry have won. I mean,
No,
if
for
you say
real,
my time as
for
well,
real.
you have to look back. You have to look back on Man U because
Mm-hmm.
that was key highlights of what Man U
Yeah.
was all about in the past.
Both, yeah, yeah. I mean,
But for sure,
your team was the team who did that challenge with Chelsea. Another year,
right,
and then when we start watch football, another high school time, the 03, 04, 05, 06, or we are taking football like that. We just start high school. Of course, it was
right,
Man U and Chelsea. I think when we even go Champions League finals or eight, and if the ref them never really have them way. I think probably would have go back at Champions League finals again or nine together. You see me?
right,
If the ref
right,
them never have
right.
them way in a 09 when they
Exactly,
play against
exactly.
Barcelona. You see me? And then
Barcelona,
when they go back at
correct.
Champions League finals, Man you go back at Champions League finals or 11. And then the other year or 12, Chelsea go back at Champions League finals. So it's true you in that time period there. You see me? I say like,
Hmm.
you see me? Like, how shit. Jason, I miss you.
Yeah, man,
Is
no
it?
choice.
So, is it? So while Chef deal with something, so you can see another time period there, another era there. You see me? You get me? Like, you see me? You say I said Van Dijk need more accolades to be considered best of all times. Yeah, I mean you can say that too. You can say that that he need more. I mean, what two Premier League titles, one Champions League. Yeah, same probably would have need probably even one two more so to him name. Yeah, that's same probably need on two more to him name or so. I mean, but when you look on even Village have about 5 or 6, Ferdinand probably have the same as well. I think Village have one more than Ferdinand can be steer and win the year after. So yeah, of course. I don't remember a year after, 2 years after. Don't quote me on this, so like but they're far off. But of course, I agree with you. Say, probably Van Dijk need more accolades. Need more probably on 2 or 3 more Premier League titles for you. Probably say, yeah man, this man out at the better than Village. Because I mean, I'm not saying that good, but can
But
we put Van Dijk with a Kale and he win Premier League same way?
I
You think
think
we
he will
can put
definitely
Van Dijk
go.
with a David Luiz? Think we can put Van Dijk with a David Luiz and win Premier League same way? And put him with a Kale and win Premier League same way? Like what we do with John Terry. Like what you see Chelsea do with John
He would
Terry.
he would play very well like with any proper center beside him for sure. So I think he
Mm-hmm.
will still make the Hall of Fame one day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He will because he's that good. Him lead from the front from as a skipper. Defense well. He can get to that goal as well. Many
Mm-hmm.
things. So
Mm-hmm.
he will be. I would say yeah. The Hall of Fame one day, but yeah, still growing to become one of the Premier League greats.
All right. All right. I'm gonna give him that. But more to say my best. Me personally put Vidic and Terry in front of them.
No man, yeah, you have too much of those guys who been there, done that for years. Way still ahead of
Mm-hmm.
him, I would say.
Yeah, for real. So I'm glad I'm getting out. As a Barcelona fan, I mean, this would consider phony here for the La Liga title, which might end up win, but Real Madrid probably I
This
try to
year,
say something about that. this year. But Real Madrid are trying to something about that. I think we have a better team than Real Madrid team. I could be honest. Overall, player for player. Because I think Real Madrid depend on a rebuild that come up, and they must suffer with a lot of injuries as well. But would you say PSG right now have a better team than Barcelona?
So I know I had some prelim discussions throughout the course of the week in terms of how the
Yeah, yeah,
Champions
yeah,
League
yeah.
game went,
We are
and
talk about football. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I can say the man for man the game on Wednesday, Barcelona on paper would have had the better players, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean should have done a much better job, but it just kind of does show
Mm-hmm.
you where PSG is at right now as a team, that they
Mm-hmm.
are gelling together well. That if key footballers are not in the squad at the point in time, they
Yeah,
still
which
can
was
be able
about
to
four of
give up
them. About four of them.
the
Mm-hmm.
performance, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't think it's a man for man type of thing right now where you can say if you
Mm-hmm.
match up a PSG and a Barca or a Real Madrid, it's or
Mm-hmm.
even an Arsenal, but it's just that when something is just working, when the glue, the set, that is
Mm-hmm.
what PSG is right now, where
Yeah,
they
them
know each
set.
other, they know what to do, they know where to be. So
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing where that is just translating into the
And
performance, right?
I think them biggest weapon of them coach. And we could give a shout out to Luis Enrique where he has been there, done that. And like him have
Right.
that thing about him when him back himself, he can say that like this I go work. I mean not
Yeah,
change,
because
and him a push it.
outside of Ancelotti, when Ancelotti did at PSG, I think he's the only coach that has come in and learned blank, which them time was
Mm-hmm.
Ibrahimovic days.
Yeah,
He's the
blank.
only coach that was able to get his own way at the club. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of
So
other
yeah,
coaches then before never get
they
them
have
own
to,
way.
they have
Though
to
them a win
whatever
titles, it
whatever
wasn't enough.
Whatever PSG say, them
Correct,
have to follow that. Whatever the sporting
correct,
director or whoever the director with their PSG say, them have to work with that. But then him come in and like, yo, someone this have to do and it have to do so and them a do it. Them a do it for
exactly,
real. I mean
exactly.
like I think him are probably the biggest thing, although we are look on the boy and the belly and Curtis Kelly and them and thing, but I think him being them coach and as I say been there done that and thing like that. You get me? I think I see something where I show say I think almost 4 or 5 players from a Champions League winning squad actually play against Barcelona. You get me? I say
Yeah, and
yeah.
it was easily. I mean, we probably could have named them out very easily. Hakimi
Yeah,
Mendes,
Hakimi,
the
Mendes,
two of them, the three,
the centre back.
and Barcola, right? So that's a literally it. Yeah, the
No,
centre back.
start. Yeah, Barcola never start. So it was the two midfielder them and the three centre back and the three defender them. So centre back and the two wing back them. Yeah,
Right,
Vitinha.
right,
Yeah. So them was
right.
that was a five persons of actually start from the Champions League winning squad. You know, they keep Donnarumma not there anymore, but then everybody is out and
Correct,
injured. But and that show
correct,
the testament
correct.
of what them are building right now. You get me? I say. But do you think they're gonna win back the Champions League again? They're gonna pull off for Real Madrid and go back to back. PSG right now.
It's early to say, but
Mm-hmm.
if we just go by the performances that we have seen so far, I would say yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Real Madrid is still one to watch out for. If Barcelona is able to find back some form, we can definitely
Mm-hmm.
see that.
Real
Yeah, I
Madrid, that's
mean,
surprising that you said that to me still. Real Madrid right now with the current squad of them have and the youngsters them, what them a play like
yeah,
you
but
think
it's
them have
not
a
a
squad there?
matter. It's not a matter. It is more of the Real Madrid of old, where them are gonna concede 1, 2, 3 goals, but them probably gonna score 5 or 6. Based with
Mm-hmm.
Mbappe,
Mm-hmm.
if come on back on form and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
you can
Mm-hmm.
see where them are can outscore the teams that them are play, because Mbappe really looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think him limp
Really good.
off
I'm glad they
over
said
the
that. I
weekend
have a
still.
next question, but finish your point. Next question about Mbappe. But yeah, finish your point.
Yeah, but I mean, it's too early to say, as we said.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about Real Madrid and Barcelona here. I mean, if
Yeah.
Arsenal does get it right, in the next coming
Mm-hmm.
months in terms of finding their
Mm-hmm.
footing, they could again be a stern challenge that as they were last year.
Yeah,
Liverpool,
it's really good, and I really mean for interject you, but me I do that. It's really good for any Arsenal fans are there that we actually talk about Barcelona, Real Madrid, PSG, and we have mentioned Arsenal name in other conversation there. And I think especially because of the business what them do in the transfer window, how strong they have strengthened their squad, whereby even though we say Odegaard go down injured, and we now say, oh, why Arsenal season done? You know what I mean? Like Arsenal
yeah,
season
yeah,
done.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
think them squad that strong right now.
Them man,
I think their squad that's strong right
they're
now.
easily found back their way. It's safe to say that they
Mm-hmm.
found back their way into being one of Europe's elites. It takes some time, just like Chelsea over the years. We have seen Chelsea fall off. It probably don't take
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea as long as Arsenal, and it is not as long as Man U is taking Man U right now.
Oh
But
my God, man. Oh my God. Oh my God.
but you know,
Oh my God.
they're definitely finding it back, and it's good to
Mm-hmm.
see Arsenal coming back because again, back in the days, Thierry Henry days, they were always a threat. Even latter parts of before Wenger left, Arsenal was still a squad we can count on for
Mm-hmm.
probably quarterfinals and all that. So they may fall off, but them find back them way, and that's a whole football go. You can have one
Mm-hmm.
3, 4 season where you go fall down, you have a bad
Fall
patch.
down and you can come back. Yeah,
Then
we see it with all the
which
teams, yeah. The rebuild season.
it is
The
difficult
thing is
now
though,
in the
For Manu though, I think probably out of all of the big teams that them drop too far. You get me? Like them drop too far.
and I'm gonna tell you, it is it's sad to say because a lot of teams are not
Mm-hmm.
doing this anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal was crap under Arteta for the first couple of years. Crap, crap,
Mm-hmm.
crap. Remember one time them a lose. I see him Bowman must have trashed them at the first match of the season a
Mm-hmm.
few years back or whatever, or
Mm-hmm.
4 seasons ago. So
Yeah.
our Brentford, one of them I did
Yeah.
trash them the very first match of the season. So
I see
point
two
me make
comments
is
about Arsenal where one say, oh, UCL a different gravy, and then the next man say, oh, too much football are gonna mash up them team. I'm not sure if Arsenal it matter about, but we dip on the topic of Arsenal when them two conversations there, them two topic they come in like. But yeah, but we want to finish that point because a very good point here that make about that
no,
bill
that's the
Arsenal.
coach. The coach. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we have said it over the years. Even with Alex, even though, how many years you would have known more than me. It take him
Yeah,
a while for before him could
6 years.
have
Yeah,
before him could
take
have
him
win.
6. Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah, yeah.
it kind of needs some of that. You understand? And but these,
Mm-hmm.
again, football is
In
fun.
that
But
time they do, you think coaches have a time there? In that time and now, in that year, because
no, and
I
that's what I
definitely think
say.
your team again a coach that time there.
Football is fun and life,
My
but
team.
at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
football is still a business, and we have
Mm-hmm.
to. Some of these big teams have to really be pushing for the top. So you're not really
Mm-hmm.
get a coach really getting that opportunity to feel, and then give like
Mm-hmm.
a push, and but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
apartheid.
Yeah, yeah. So as we talk about Mbappe and say what you want to go that Kane or Mbappe right now, currently at
Right
the
now,
start of the season, yeah, Kane or Mbappe,
Kane.
Kane.
Yeah,
Right
I
now,
mean,
I think right now are the better player right now, currently right now, Kane. But I mean, a lot of talk that say Mbappe mash up the chemistry at Real Madrid and more problem or whatever the case may be. They have a lot of talks about that. But I mean, we can't see how somebody will score 40 goals a season are the problem. We can understand chemistry and how rhythm and team chemistry or whatever. We can't see how you score 40
and
at
as
goal
simple,
and you are the problem.
it is as simple as this. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I really like to use Messi and Ronaldo as a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo at Ronaldo, the only challenge you could say Ronaldo would have gotten
Mm-hmm.
throughout his time at Real Madrid would have probably be Gareth Bale. When Gareth Bale just red hot,
Yeah,
you know,
never season
it,
when R2, R3 when did
yeah,
that.
when just have bang goals.
Yeah.
Especially when just come when the man have who take the free kick when Bale
Mm-hmm.
clear could take free kick at the time. Apart from that time, everybody understood that Ronaldo was the guy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
everybody allowed him to be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And similar to Messi, his team know that he
Everybody
is the
just
guy,
okay.
them allow him to be the
Yeah.
guy. But
Mm-hmm.
the current Real Madrid now, you don't have that. You have Vinny
Yeah,
want to show himself the
Bellingham.
guy.
Mm-hmm. Bellingham.
Yeah, too much. I mean, a typical Real Madrid team, but too much man want to show say, yo, I'm here the
Yeah,
man.
somebody have to be a team player. I remember me I talk about this in our group with a football player. And I say, yo, how we feel look on a man who score 40 goal a season is the problem. One to the rest of man them. And a man doesn't even know say yes, probably Vinny did a lead out, but now Mbappe is here and he must score 40 goal. I don't think Mbappe Vinny has scored so much goal last season. Mbappe know if he scores so much goal from PSG
Exactly,
time. Support the man, man.
exactly. And
Support the man.
I'm gonna use back, as a Barca fan, I always say,
Mm-hmm.
if I ever get a Real Madrid jersey, it have to be a Karim Benzema, and it have to be the season when he
Mm-hmm.
won the Ballon d'Or. Because
Yeah,
again, everybody upon Real Madrid know that Benzema was the man. He's the
was the
guy,
man.
right?
Good.
Let him do
Good.
what
You
he
have
man
to
do.
have that,
Give him the
bro.
ball, make him
You have to
score.
have that. I mean, remember my team in the '08. Like Cristiano Ronaldo was the man, but then Rain Rooney with that baller, Tevez them hot. You get me?
But
I say it's crazy, but
exactly
what it was
when
Cristiano
Christian
Ronaldo, are the man.
a
Cristiano the man.
beat ball from much yards out pan Arsenal
Yeah, yeah,
from way out.
exactly. So yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
score
you need for all that, and
some
yeah,
champions goal from
yeah,
way out. Yeah.
yeah, for real. And I mean, I think he might go probably push. Now that you even see him fellow Frenchman get a Ballon d'Or, I think he more fee one Mbappe. I'm thinking about a push, but Kane look very dangerous
And
right now. Kane.
if you realize two ballers this year, the last week come out and say
Mm-hmm.
them kind of upset
Denzel, big up
or
yourself.
them say them upset with them performance. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Mbappe who actually kind of say upset because
Mm-hmm.
naturally if a Ronaldo and Messi book all them side a five them a score,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And even Haaland him kind of start a cuss every week, cuss themselves him
yeah,
should do more and more
yeah.
him do more.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of
Mm-hmm.
say
Mm-hmm.
the man them realize say hey yo them good
Yeah,
but
them
them
need
not
for
really
them need
depend
for
on
yeah,
the
them need for dip on that level the way you can put them in that category the way when
correct,
6,
correct.
7 years after them retire, we say yo, like we talk about Ronaldinho now, Like we talk about Ronaldinho and them way that like them not dead dead somewhere we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna sit down now 6, 7, 8 years, 9 after them
Mm-hmm.
retire and say, yo, these guys were real and them probably look on that for real and say, yo, we have to be them one day. We have
Yeah,
to be
man.
that.
Because I
We have
think
to be that
Mbappe know
team.
that being at Real Madrid is one thing right now, but you see, if him don't
Hmm.
add to the cabinet, and then you don't know
Yeah.
Real Madrid cabinet is all about Champions League. Not the
Champions League,
Champions
yeah.
League. It will
Hmm.
sound harsh, but it might be a failure for him
For him, of course, because I
as
mean,
somebody would
them might win so much back to
well
back, and
wanted
then
to go
as soon
to
as him got
Champions
it,
League. Yeah,
yeah, as soon as him got it, none. You get me?
nothing.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
none, none whatsoever. That's a look away on him. Now to a topic where we know passionate for both of we. With we are going into the international break. You get me? I say, and most of the football, the main reason, most of the times was always about our national team. Because
Mm-hmm.
most times when I was talking about the national team, and if somebody probably if people would hear we are talking about that, we're passionate about the national team. And now we are going into the international break. I mean, you see the team? You see the team we pick? You see the team
Man,
we
if you
call up?
look on the squad, it's still, but
Similar to the last team, but then
similar
some
to last one.
additionals.
Okay.
The guys them we expect for add in where did injury except barely coming back now. So Bobby Reed is back, Pinnock is back, Latibodier is back. So them guys they get added to kind of the same set of guys than where they did it from where they did it from before. How you feel about our chances to qualify for the World Cup, and do you think we can? I mean, curious of them say that. Well, we could take it in stages. How you feel about the team, qualifying for World Cup and the coach? Well, me about the
I
team
mean,
and me about the
I
coach.
mean, honestly, me like how me say what take place right now. I mean, yes, we can improve because of the teams that we're playing. Yeah, we should be better than these teams, but I think what we're seeing in some sense is a little bit more maturity in terms
Hmm.
of Jamaica play, in terms of just trying to get the job done. Yeah, we need
Hmm.
to. What I always say, based on the style of football that is playing out there right now, we need to do better and all of that. But again, we're talking about teams coming from many different leagues. We don't, international break, you don't really get a lot of time for really gel and
Hmm.
all of that because,
Hmm.
literally, you just don't play your league games them now and you look for travel,
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
little
you have to
five and
travel
then
from
a
me now.
few
Yeah,
days at a
yeah.
training and all of
Hmm.
that. And,
Hmm.
you know, but I think Jamaica just need to just continue to be workman like and just do what they need to do, right? And just get
Hmm.
through these games because, again, most of these opposition we have played them already. Some of them were beat up enough time already. So we just need to
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah, 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 yeah,
go
yeah,
out there,
yeah, yeah.
do what we need for the qualify and just keep it moving. Our best chance, yeah, we don't have the
Hmm.
full squad that we need, but you know, it's good for have some competition up front as well because sometimes,
No,
even with
no,
club
we're seeing that.
football,
We're seeing that.
we
We're seeing that right now. Within when you
we don't need
Calamatri coming in,
yeah,
yeah.
we don't need nobody to feel like them comfortable and all of that, right?
Hmm.
You know, sometimes it might come off as that, yeah, hey, it don't mean as much as some people because it's not a
Hmm.
England I'm a play for where the stakes is bigger or whatever. But we
Yeah,
can be one of those teams that come through and just have that little break in the World Cup, who knows.
yeah,
But We just need
Yeah.
for just continue to take
I,
it serious, and it's an
I,
opportunity for just have fun and just show the world so
yeah.
we can play football as well.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. For sure. I mean, we will talk about it. So would I want to go a few one or two of the World Cup matches? Then would I want to probably make it to the World Cup matches? I mean, they're another part of the world for way this time. I would have to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and watch football. You know,
It's true,
watch all
yeah.
them things there. You get me? So we definitely want to, would I want to go a couple of the World Cup matches? And of course, would I want to can go a match with Jamaica. You get me? I say. Definitely like a win our jersey, support the club teams. So I definitely want to can put on a Jamaica
Can put
jersey
on our
and go in
jersey. Yeah,
a
man.
Jamaica jersey that we're very patriotic too. So would I definitely want to put on a Jamaica jersey and go in our stadium. I think but the easiest qualifiers this we're gonna ever have right now, and I think we should capitalize on it. Sinado I say yo, I'm proud of him team. I think we have improved. You get me? I must say, oh yeah, we must say we will qualify. They must say, oh yeah, I think we will qualify, of course. So of
And
course we
remember,
think
I mean, though, no, I see a point where you're saying that we will make it to the group stage, but I mean,
mhm.
I can tell you, you can't really look at it like that. All it takes is a draw and a surprise win. So it's possible. While it is difficult, it is possible, right? But
All right,
I
so
mean,
so
once we
matter
get,
about at the World Cup. No matter about at the World Cup. Someone said no, we can qualify for the World Cup, but when we reach at the World Cup,
come
we
on, that's
might
what I
get back
mean.
up.
Can nobody say the
But
3 games,
no,
one a win and a
and
draw?
that for me, me no want to go World Cup just say just yeah, we want to go. But we just don't want to go for God's sake. We want to go there, and last time we go there, we get 3 points. You get me? I say
Exactly,
at
exactly.
least that again this time around.
Who get it against?
You know what I mean? It was
Eh?
Japan.
Again,
Yeah,
anything possible. The bar around it, it
yeah,
comes on it
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
who knows?
I
It
mean,
can be one of them.
and at that no, we want to. I mean, we don't really want to push the conversation to that. First, we have to deal with qualifiers, but of course, we just don't want to go World Cup for just go World Cup. See if we just make up the numbers of World Cup. We want to go there and actually, put a decent show in. And for sure, what we would want to get from it overall is if at least one player get a bus, like oh Gardner, they get a bus, at least one more player get back a bus again to say, yeah, see a player there, go and World
Exactly.
Cup and him show himself and see him then at EPL or see him then at La Liga, see him then at Serie A, a start for Napoli or Inter Milan or AC Milan or something. We want to see one ball like back a bus, bro. You get me? I say
For
if
real.
I even Bournemouth, a ball like getting a Bournemouth
But
start to team or full
in
up.
the current Jamaica setup, we were say let's say we do go to the World Cup and everything and we'll have a few good games. Who would be one footballer that you'd say you think you'd love to see in Europe that is not in Europe right
Um
now?
well, I mean, FIFA staying in Europe already, but we think him probably could have make another step up, you know.
That's about
Think him could have get another step up. Him already there in Europe and think him a playing some smaller leagues, but I think him can make another step up. You get me? I say for sure. So that's the first thing that come at me. And I mean, I'm gonna show Lambo United, young wing back for it as well, where as a young defender, as a young Sarah wing back, he was at Wolves Academy
Wint
and
now they say
and
low.
fell low. That's what
This
Joe Cook
as a
reasoning
centre
was.
back or a D mid. Which one?
Oh, but yeah, him and as a youngster, because them teams are look on it to them watch the age thing as well. They watch the age as well and look on
Yeah,
the age thing
yeah,
as well and say,
true.
you're right. So of course I look on that Dixon if you know, also Dixon, but Uncle Sue are going with that because I mean I think Charlton did have a boss him this season and them actually send him up on loan. You get me? So I think them that boss him this season. Because that kind of me I wonder now. Because I think them that boss him in them starting side this season, but them send him up on loan, which when they do that with a youngster, you're saying that you're good. I'm going to get playing time, but you're not good enough to start for me right now. So go on up on loan. And we're talking about Charlton in
Yeah.
the championship. So if I even for dip on the bench and come on, you get me? But them are sending up on loan. So that not really promising to me right now. But me I gonna put him in that. I put them three there, like see first number key see because again because of the age factor as well. You get me? Nobody now go invest for try bring in a ball at 30 at the end. I mean, like you get me? I say,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then and
That's
then
true.
the rest of guys them most of the rest of guys them will have quality. Them already are big teams, them already are top teams, them already have make them name and I do them thing, you get me? So yeah. But what you think about the coach though? You think it was the right appointment? You think I mean, the coach that you think could have got work up with Gilly win, you think, when them appoint I think them they appoint them name, the guy from Cavaliers there. Them they appoint him
Speak.
at Gilmore. speed, give speed more, give more thing, more authority with the team to help, get the team to work up. I think
Again.
they probably could have make a different, different decision and probably go for a different coach. I know it probably be sudden at the time, but you think the coach on the right pick, I think they will make a mistake and they might try to fix it.
I mean, I think so far you have to give him flowers. He has been doing good. At the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
it's a results industry.
Mm-hmm.
And he's giving the results. A
Mm-hmm.
far way to go, but right now, I think good or bad, we have to stick with him. We have to continue to give him the support that he need.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, to try to change even coaches right now or anything like that,
I know it's kind of crazy.
it
Yeah, kind
kind
of
of crazy.
crazy. And I
Wouldn't
think at that, I
make
think at
sense.
that, them would also look onto in that time period. They say we reach a stage already, even though what happened at the Gold Cup, the kind of isn't it
Yeah, and the
crazy?
reach, he has a very
Mm-hmm.
solid reach to some of the English ballers because
English players, them.
back in the
Mm-hmm.
days it was it was year one and two name, but the numbers that he has pulled since he has been
Since he
appointed
has reached, yeah, true,
has been a
true.
lot.
Even
I
seeing
mean
Calamarchi were coming now, and
and
that seems like
no bashing to
Burrell
the
and
local,
couple of them.
no bashing to the local league. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you, because again speed, really proud of the
Mm-hmm.
work that I remember playing cricket in high school, training in the evenings, and
Mm-hmm.
I go over to the primary school, and Cavalier never had a field, they never had a home. To see he build a team from that is what I call a
Very
grown
different.
up, come up to be where
Mm-hmm.
he is in Jamaica right now. It speaks a lot
Mm-hmm.
about him.
Yeah,
I know
completely. Totally.
Jamaica
Yeah.
tried the Tapper, but again, looking at it from a local level, it's a Tapper. He knows his stuff. So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, personally, is if them can fit him in some way, shape, or form, just from a psychological standpoint, I think they should, because
Yeah, in the in
that's
the
just
in the program, I think in the national program,
yeah,
as a man that went to the World Cup and
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I'd
I'm
love to
sorry,
see
that's
that.
all
But
right.
speed is not a bad, honestly, speed is not a bad appointment. Again, because
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, me I play cricket for Excelsior about them time they at about oh 07, oh 08, isn't it? To say
Mm-hmm.
attack a solid 18 years later. This man has
Mm-hmm.
a team that is lifting national Premier League titles back to
And I
back.
bring Messi
And
come to Jamaica, and I bring Messi come to Jamaica come
you
play
understand what I mean?
Inter
Say, yeah.
Miami. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
shows it
yeah,
shows a
yeah,
lot about him as an individual and how his passion for
yeah.
football.
For a passion for football and building the youngsters them and so forth. But yeah, I mean, at this stage we can't know about the coach, so we have to work with the coach. I've seen some of the stuff that we might try to do, and we might try to do it, but I think it worked best when Aiden in the team, and how much how much try for
True.
play. I think it worked best when Isaac Aiden in the team, and without Aiden, the way how the coach will try to play, it just not come off as it's supposed to come off. We see him try a lot about here in the midfield and low in the midfield, but it just not
And
work
come
as
on,
good.
look at
Just
most every big football team. You need
mm,
that Isaac Aiden in the squad
yeah.
to really
Mm-hmm.
get the best out of the best
Get
out
the
of
team
the
ticking. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. You get me? But I mean, I think if we win these two games, I should can call it and so we qualify. I think if we win them two games, I suppose we can call it and say yeah,
May I gotta be honest with
yeah.
you as a Jamaican.
Mhm, mhm,
And I mean I really want them to qualify and qualify quickly.
mhm,
But if memory serves me correctly, our final home game is in November. It would be
mhm.
good if
We
we could have
qualify.
delayed
That
until
last
that
home
day
game,
there.
yeah,
So
that
they
year, yeah.
can be, I
A
think the
bang up
support that
stadium,
they would
loud.
get, yeah, man. Like
Yeah,
as
yeah.
much
If
as I
Jamaica
don't like
win
the
this
crowd,
match, we are going.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
If
like the
Jamaica win
crowd,
this
but
match,
there would
they're going
definitely
to
be a
World Cup. Yeah,
game what I really want to go because I tell you,
yeah,
it would have been
yeah.
a really good day.
Loud.
Just I
Mhm.
mean, I was very young, what, 7 years old when we did qualify in
Yeah, when we
98
qualify, yeah, 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 with the
or
young,
something
young,
like
young,
that.
young, 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 young.
And the
Like
uproar in the
the
place.
biggest memory, yeah, man. We get our public holiday. Remember that for
Hey, the
sure. But
uproar
yeah,
in the place. Yeah, I think that would be good for Jamaica and for
you
history
get me?
if we can
But
qualify again
for real,
on our
we
turf.
need back another song. We need back another song again. Oh, it's a rising
Yeah,
higher, higher. We need
yeah,
back
man.
another song, right? We need back another song.
For real,
We need
for
back
real.
another song for real. You get me? Like the passion there, the pride there will feel good.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Remember
again,
that tune? Yeah.
yeah, man, it's magic in the air. We expect that song, the bad man. Yeah, man, we need to qualify. And then, I mean, if anyway Jamaica's supposed to play a World Cup, of course, in America. You get me? You get me? Like, of course, in America, we're supposed to ensure
And the
that would be
support
a
and the
World
support
Cup support,
and that's what I say. I mean,
support over that
if what
dead
they
it.
keep in the 98 France.
Yeah, France. Hmm.
So and now they're gonna say this again. Let's imagine when they go on a France and I don't even know if back in the them time the Jamaica did have make our companies that allow that give sponsorship and people that go fly
Hmm.
out and go to France and
Hmm.
support
Yeah.
Jamaica. So
Hmm.
the support would have been
Hmm.
very minimal. But just imagine Jamaica
In a
in the
US.
US a
In a
play,
US. Yeah.
you know, trust me, that 12 man might be the day we win one of the game then.
Wouldn't be
And
in one
can
of the games,
draw
then,
one
for
and go
sure.
through.
For
Yeah, man.
sure. Especially
For
if
sure.
that game they play, a game they play in MetLife or Florida or somewhere in Florida. No,
Anyway,
anywhere in
there.
the US though. Anywhere in
Anyway,
the US, a matter of fact.
yeah,
Anywhere in the
man.
US. I mean, trust me, would have come out because I see that same 12 man that turn out of Canada in a Nations League. And if you remember the match there, just recently when
Yeah, man.
Nicholson thing stick in
Yeah,
two
yeah,
goal,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
same 12 man there,
yeah.
and we were playing in Canada. And there was
In
a good
Canada.
amount of
Right.
Jamaicans turn out of the match in Canada. And when we get that goal there and the crowd start support, Canada didn't even know what happened to them. Trust me,
Yeah,
Canada
man.
didn't even know what happened to them. Like the support in
Shell
Canada,
shock.
what we get in at the stadium was more than what we'd even get at home in a Jamaica in
In
a local
Jamaica.
stadium. You get me?
Yeah,
So
man.
of course, so and the World Cup will keep in a US, Mexico, and Canada. So I mean, even if in Canada, some of the matches that I play, we definitely gonna get a turnout for
You get to
sure.
regular
Like you get
turnout.
me? Yeah, and if I in a
Yeah.
Mexico way, I don't think there's visa regulation for Jamaicans to go Mexico. Like we definitely gonna get a turnout for
Yeah,
sure
man.
as well. You get me?
People
So
definitely gonna go.
definitely gonna go. So we definitely can get that support and that turnout there for real. We need for Adam for
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica jersey. Come on, to put
Now,
on my Jamaica jersey. Of course,
so don't
more for
touch the
India shoot some
comments.
content.
A quick comment. So no, no, yeah, I agree with you. Like as much as being from a patriotic standpoint for this one to see, that final game and we just loud and out in the
Hmm.
stadium to see we
Hmm.
perform. Yeah, if we can qualify now, I'd say take it.
Yeah,
And then you use the opportunity to experiment to the squad some more, try some things. I would take it. Yeah, but yeah, man, totally agree with you. Win now and then and go through and
yeah,
nobody wait until
go
last
through.
minute for the
We
dance
have
and
last
pressure.
minute for sure. Of course, we don't want to qualify now. Like them two games are very crucial. I'm so curious. So, what do you think about curious though? You think we can be curious? I think we can be curious.
I just say if Jamaica come out and just do them for the work, man, like
Mm-hmm.
we're not
Yeah,
supposed to have
I
no
mean, them
issue.
have a baller with Tighty Chong, where I come from, Youth Academy, Manu Youth
Mm,
Academy, where I score some goals to them in other qualifiers. So we know
mm,
that might give us some problem coming up. Because them have some youth who are Dutch, Curacao, some youth who are Dutch,
yeah,
where,
Dutch. Okay,
yeah, just like how
yeah.
we have some English players in our squad, them have some Dutch players like Chong, where, we are playing for them, so we think Chong is going to be, you get me, like, is me. Jelano see two of the biggest of yeah, for real. The culture of football, and Jamaica culture and football come together. You man that can send shockwaves like even just the name Reggae Boys, like it's very popular. You get me? Like I even sure if a weave give yourself a name there. You get me? I just like how big reggae is. You get me?
Reggae
I just how
is.
big
Yeah.
reggae is, and then we come from Jamaica and one of us say Reggae Boys. You see me?
Yeah,
Like
man, all Americans
you
like have a
can't
put
too.
on the jersey and all them thing there
Jersey,
and
yeah,
they there
yeah, bro,
support.
yeah, bro. Trust me,
For
when
sure.
the love of Jamaica get worldwide. You get me, especially in the United States of America. The love of Jamaica get from people like the number one spot for them to go for tour, for vacation, and all these things. So, of
Mm-hmm.
course,
Mm-hmm.
you see me,
Mm-hmm.
everybody want to act like Jamaicans, which is me, some of them just not have it. Yeah, man, Irie. I'm like, we don't talk that way, but they don't know
Walk
everybody
on
want
and
to
all
be
that.
Jamaicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, for real. Jerk chicken, them import there. So a time now for put them out there, not just in a food and cultures and music, but also in a football now. On the real stage, if you say, yo, we're there too, You get me?
For
Because I
sure.
don't think the
For
world
sure.
have we as a footballing nation. Like in a track and field, yeah. You get me? I say food, music, yeah. But them don't really have we as a footballing nation.
As a
Like Jamaica
football
play
nation.
football. Yes, Jamaica play football. See I record. You get me? I look forward to see that for sure, for sure. You get me? I say,
For
you
sure.
want to give me a starting level? You think the coach will work with?
Um hold on. We have to look back on it. But go on, you go through first.
Funny. Hmm.
I
I
myself I
mean,
agree with you.
I mean, people would have say Pinnock and King, I don't think them work best together. I think King work better with Low or um, Oldgate because one enforcer, one ball angler, one enforce. So
Mm-hmm.
Low with the mad tackles, they tackle them and King at the ball angler, which King can tackle really well, but at least, you get me in? Like I think King and Pinnock game similar, but given the nature of the game and the quality of two players, I think the coach will go for King and Pinnock. I think he might go put back Latibody or wing back, and he might go put Lee left back. So right back for Latibody or put Lee or Bell. But I think Lee probably gonna go with Lee at left back. I think Aiden out. I think Aiden out.
Mm.
So I think he might go back with that Low in the midfield something. I think he might go put Low back in the midfield again. 'Cause I think Aiden have
Honestly,
an extra card.
honestly, really appreciate seeing him in there because again, and it just depends on the tone of the game. You might need somebody for those
Mm-hmm.
rough up the midfield a little bit, put that
Mm-hmm.
sternness
Mm-hmm.
in there so that
Mm-hmm.
you break up some of them
My,
plays
my,
quickly.
but my thing with low in the midfield are ball passing. Come on, bro. Like, it cannot misplace. Easy pass that low. Some easy passes, bro. Come on, bro. Like a DIJK dollar type of behavior. You want to get another money or something. But it's like an easy pass. You get me? I say, like, like Enrique could have made a pass, bro. You get me? Man, and man mess up the pass, bro.
But
You
I
get me?
mean,
I mean, like,
but understand what you say still. But I mean, like, but the Canada game, you saw him playing in the Canada game.
yes. If we get
You
that,
see,
if we get that
if get
low
a
there from the
version there,
Canada Nations League there, from the
yeah.
Nations League Canada game there, if we get that low there, then yes. But then at times we don't know which low we get. We don't know which
Mm-hmm.
low we get. Then only we can say we know say this is gonna be Andre Blake, or we know say this is gonna be Cephas. You know what I'm saying? We
Right,
know,
right.
and now we can probably start putting pop on fire with Calamancho. We don't know yet, but we see that one more game, it's one more, two more game for him. But it might look like that person they fuck to it, and we know what age not give away. You get me? I say like we don't know which lower turn up, bro. I don't
Hmm.
know. You know some game where I say yo, and then I'm some game where like this youth really a footballer. You get me? I say I'm some game where you actually ask like. It's sure saying that's because I'm father them have him as a footballer guy. They better in a root like a footballer. And then you have some game where I say, yeah, youth. You see me? You have some game where I say, yeah, youth, inner square, youth, bad. So that's the thing, you don't know which way I get. But I think I him gonna put in a midfield with Russell and Palmer. Probably I'm gonna go back with Palmer. I don't think him gonna I think probably Bobby Reed in with that show, but I think him gonna go back with John Russell and Palmer again. We've been using them for a while now, so I think him gonna lower John Russell and Palmer. And then Cephas, Calamatry. I think the other wing open. So we could see where else I gonna go for the other wing. But yeah, I think that's gonna be him starting side.
Yeah,
I mean I left the other wing.
yeah,
And Blake come back for him starting spot.
yeah. We need. I mean, as again for that game, yeah,
no,
we need him.
no, that's no, that's one day he's work class and the next day he's community class. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So what about Greenwood? Somebody asked what about Greenwood? You feel I come play for Jamaica?
um, when I read that much upon the story, but I want to ask you a question: is there any other
Hmm.
countries in the running that he could play for outside of Jamaica?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. When I read up on it yet, but I know say him can play for Jamaica. We have heard that he did get his Jamaican papers.
Passport.
But me personally just feel like he might wait for qualify. You know?
And that, but that's why I'm asked because I think him just want to wait to see what gonna happen and then
If we
come
make
out.
it.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest, it's not the best way to go about it. I would say it's
Mm-mm.
because it's a good
Mm-mm.
opportunity to start
Mm-mm.
getting to know the people, getting
Mm-hmm.
to know the team and all of
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
A good baller, yeah, but when I really want the individual mindset, the Jamaica squad right now.
No. No.
We're not that big. We're gonna need a team effort all around the park. So I think him
Barely
being there,
actually
if you just
remote
make up your
offer.
mind.
Barely actually remote offer. Oh, you talk about Greenwood. You talk about Greenwood. Go on. Go
Yeah,
on. Hey,
really.
hey.
You understand what I mean? So we don't need that. We're not that we're not that what skill level is not there like other teams
Yeah,
like
we need a
generally.
cohesive effort. Everybody come
Yeah,
together.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
For
So
sure,
I
for
mean,
sure.
I hope that's not what he's doing. Go over something else. But if it is that, I would say, hey, just come in, get a few games in
Coming from
under
now,
the
yeah.
belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming from now, no wait until we qualify for World Cup and then some of the guys who help you qualify for World Cup, we're gonna take them out now and then bring you in because oh yeah, this is Greenwood, of course. You get me, and I'm ready now. Yeah, we want to go make him name at we want to go play in our World Cup because definitely England now pick him. You get me, so we want to
Mm-hmm.
make it to our World Cup. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, come from now, bro. You get me? I think him,
Yeah, yeah.
with him skill set is a very good addition to the team. I think he's a very good addition to the team with him skill set. But of course, we're gonna want to know. Come go through the griminess with the team now. No wait until the glory, then you want to come take the glory. You get me? I say.
Exactly.
Um, now I don't ask what our thoughts on Bailey for real. Like what I mean, gonna make Butler them come for me. As a young YouTuber, just a start off. Can't take that eat it. Understand?
Keep it political.
We can't take that either way. Young, we can't take that either way. You understand? I know that probably that drive some traffic over here still. I want it to grow. But Bailey for
Attack
Jamaica is
baller.
not a top baller, but him yet to be the player. Them have a few games where him stand out for Jamaica. Have a few games where him stand out for Jamaica. You see me? See Bailey fans them start ropey now. You have a whole for Bailey fans. You see me? Bailey fans,
Yeah, and
Trafford, Jelano. Nobody come
I'm
out
gonna
and
tell you,
start
and
now for Bailey.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Bailey remind me
Mm-hmm.
of just like us as virgins, where if we go so we go play some ball, and if
Mm-hmm.
all our little clique not dep on the field with we, it's like we not feel like we
Mm-hmm.
gonna have a good game. I
Good
think
game.
that
Yeah,
are
for
the
real.
thing. I think that how
For
it
real.
will be. I think if him forget, and it again, it's just how international football is all about. Because if you look on England
Mm.
squad, some of them play together a week time for the same
No, but
club
them know them
now.
one in a long time.
Them know them
France
one in a
squad,
long
Brazil squad,
time.
all of them think the man them know them
You
one in a
understand? So the
long
Jamaica team now,
time.
you're there, so
Long
once a
time they
judge
know them one
one,
in that play youth football, yeah man.
you come together and try and make it work. So I just think it's a youth in player for energy. I miss energy, I mean the
I really
vibe
think though
round.
a lot of the backlash of Bailey get to come from him and pops him, step pops and adapted pops.
Yeah.
Adapted father. I think a lot of the backlash and a lot of the pressure we him get are because of Butler and the talking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of talking. So I think every time Bailey fall or not do good, or even if him do half decent, sometimes Bailey even have a better game than no other players on the pitch. You get me? Like when the match done, you see everybody a Bailey and like I see a much because the man here was worse. The man there was worse. But I think because of that whole Butler thing, then all of a talking like and how I'm talk about them, I think because of that reason, everybody quick say, you get me? And then Butland afraid for call out JFF and then him issue with real love speed and all of them type
Yeah,
of
and
thing
I
there.
think
I
and I
think it
think that
becomes a thing now where
and that's the thing. I believe if and for argument's sake, let's say not I'm not trying to say Greenwood bigger than him or anything of the nature.
mm,
So I'm put
mm,
that out there. But if
mm,
another footballer come in, we can ease up look at the spotlight off and make like Jamaica just ease up off him name. Maybe
mm.
him be able to perform more. Like
Maybe.
I've
True.
been to
True. You know
games
you say
where
something? Yeah. So
everybody
like a
want him
Green
get the
come on
ball, and
now.
when him get the
Now we
ball now,
expect Green we see if I accept Bailey. When know him get the ball, him not need to I try to do the most or nothing. No, him just play
I've
him role
been to
and play with
games
the team.
where everybody
Hmm.
give me the ball, when him get the ball, and then him actually try to do
Bring the
amazing
game.
thing, bring the game. Then when him don't, him get to do it more,
I've
execute more
seen that. I've
something,
seen that.
you know.
Watching him live in
What
stands.
up, Bisley?
We sit down and
What
watch
up?
him in. Yeah. Sit down and watch
Hey,
him
the
in a
bleachers loud,
national stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I watch him in a national stadium and also on the screen on TV. There's I mean like you see that like because of him want to do the most. Him want to probably take the ball and him draw a three man with him. When they draw that three man, they would then just put back the ball on top. Just pass back the ball to somebody. I put it in the box. He don't draw three players out of position already. No, he might try beat the three of them, slip. Him always a slipping thing, slip, drop, and you get again. We're like what that say. It become an underwhelming performance. Lorenzo say barely average. Lorenzo say barely average. Again, you're not gonna hear me. I call up Bailey certain way for and what I barely fans them come for me. Now that's a lot of a lag off. Is it? But I
And CJ
mean,
say need back whisper in the squad. Honestly,
mhm.
it's good to have options,
Young talent,
but
young talent. I said this one here already that Whisper and Dixon would always there in that squad for me. And not even if them not there in the playing squad, but them have always struggled the squad, get the experience there because of them are the future. You get me? And we have I've never a long time when I say we have two schoolboy football and left from schoolboy football. Well, Dixon they play a little bit for Arnett Garden, but then left from schoolboy football and go straight over England into a good one when I see go into teams in England. You get me? Well, Bailey Whisper of course they go into Chelsea. You get me? I said, which I've
Mhm.
never seen that are the biggest from Jamaica man left straight at Chelsea. Yes, under 21 like here. I still Chelsea. And then Dixon straight out of school football, play a little in a Farnett Garden and then go to Charlton. You get me? So that really good. I'm gonna keep them in that setup. Them would I keep them. You remember like Neymar ago, 2010 World Cup. He was there with Brazil squad.
Mhm.
Like you're
Mhm.
really Ferdinand talk about it that when he was young, the England team they bring him go Euros. He never did not the playing
Right.
squad, but they bring him for the experience. And England
So
continue that
is it
tradition
like
there.
right now you know say you have Bailey and let's say Grape on either wings.
Hmm. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah,
You can say see for a shadow green
yeah.
because it's a good change
Hmm.
that you
Yeah,
need but the whisper now for come now and did the change right there. So for
yeah, yeah.
if Bailey
For
have
a
a half
Bailey.
game and Bailey
Hmm.
another
Hmm.
him
Hmm.
can step up on the plate.
For sure.
So
And then when you look on the future now, as we said, two young youths from Jamaica can say national anthem word for word, can sing it and send national pledge. Them know where Tim McKell and Rice tastes like, them know where Bulla and Pierre tastes like. I understand them know where Aki and Starfish tastes like. They give me them a Jamaican for real. And if you see them left from a country and play football at the high level, I think as youngsters, them feel in our squad at all times, to me. You know what I mean? I say,
agree,
to me, at all
agree,
times, yeah. But I
agree.
always carry Whisper and Dixon in our squad. You get me? Just even just for the experience. Yeah, I
And
go for it.
Laura, as we say, you see, that's the pressure, bro. Like honestly, it's not easy for be the main woman all the time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it is a big shoes to fill. Cause look upon it,
Let me say
none of the
let me say none of them man say Whisper not good either.
no, and I mean,
Yo.
a football we are talk. When I talk about the
Mm-hmm.
one performance or the couple bad performances, them they whisper will make an impact. Once him current
Man say
trajectory
but for
party continue.
patriotic purpose I hope him do good and reach the heights. But the man there you're a club. Isn't this a Chelsea fan?
Yeah,
You want
once
to talk
him
about a Chelsea
continue
youth player
on,
the way?
and again, just it's funny, like then then start go gym and have the trainer that send a message every weekend just to motivate over the weekend. And man, I say, yo,
Mm-hmm.
look, you know, you say you want to look good, you want to eat, you want to look healthy, you want this and that, but guess what? You still go party once a week, and you still go drink rum once a week,
Mm-hmm.
twice a week, and all of that. You see me? Gymming is not all about you go gym 5 days a week and then weekend you go and drink and
Sandwich.
basically
Mm-hmm.
dash all the way up on for the day before.
Yeah,
You see, once the
yeah.
man them decides to them I got lock in low the party in for until the off season per se and just may I focus on training for them
Mm.
how much months a month here, the man them can really hit them potential. So,
Like learn to come out our guns blazing like Whisper Esteval at the same age.
and no, he's right. He's right. He's right.
Oh, but
He's right.
again, as and don't you know what the point that we make fly over the mid because the whole Esteval and thing Whisper thing. As I said, the locked in something there. And there is no success without certain level of sacrifice, bro. No matter of fact, there's no success without sacrifice. You have to sacrifice, bro. You have to make that sacrifice there. As I said, there's no, you make that comparison with gym. You put in the work, you can't just, isn't it? Because or even gym work go and it's still relatable to sport. It would take a week for reach to a certain goal, bro. One night, throw you off. You see me? And
Yeah.
then one night, 2 hours of eating or drinking something, throw your back, set your back. You see me? For the one week of work where you put in. So of course, you see me like people who go gym can tell us say, yo, you will go gym like right through for like 6 months and then you stop go gym for a month and you drop fall. So the work where you put in for
Right.
6 months,
Right.
the fall so way back. You get me? You have to go put in another 6 months just to catch up back. So of course,
I
as
know
I'm saying
more
like
say
that
something
that that with that locked in there, yeah.
No
For
cut
the
you, but
comments,
one
yeah.
add back to what Lawrence asked still. Next
Mm-hmm.
thing, maybe we need to figure out is in Brazil, the
Mm-hmm. It seems like Chef freeze. I don't know. We have some connectivity issues. Chef probably get a call. I'm not even sure. Yeah, or we have some connectivity issue. But Chef soon come back in. But of course, if we're gonna look on players who are playing like in a footballing nations like Brazil and Spain and in place there, and I gotta say that and I try to have that comparison there with Whisper. You get me? I say like my same player. I'm not gonna say better than that, but he has the potential to be that good. You get me? I say with same player, I think he have potential. You get me? I say, but we are talking about someone who in a football academy. I train for be upon the level I would them be. From them, I probably six. You get me? I say like they been at them like no disrespect to Phoenix Academy, but the academy where we put the academy where we put the academy where Esteval probably grew up in and even Yamal. I think Mr. Somebody mentioned something about even Yamal and them man they like the academy where the man they go in or grew up in like bro, you get me like no disrespect again to Phoenix, but the man they way ahead in terms of them development than a whisper. You get me I say? So I'm glad to see a whisper when there. You get me I say like the resources were there in them academy there where them man they grew up in. I don't take it lightly, bro. You get me I say? The academy where them man they grew up in. You get me? I'm very sure like and them are the first or the only star or the last star when we come out of them academy there. First of all, and the last Brazilian that will come up and become a ball or go play for a big team and him are the first. You get me? I say while for we spot the first Jamaican what we get from Jamaica, straight out of schoolboy football, Ghana Chelsea Academy to me, I don't know if anybody in the chat or anybody who ever see this can probably come in the comment section, come tell me any other or otherwise from that, like, was a big club like Chelsea. Esteval another first Brazilian to walk out of Brazil and go in one top team, around the world as a youngster. There's so much. Even when it better than Esteval. You get me? There are others when it better than Esteval. You get me? I say so. So therefore, like them culture is a footballing culture. We is a culture when it come on to football like that for work before we actually buy into it. You know, what I mean? When it work, then we buy into it. And then we say, oh, it's a work, all right, cool, we could sponsor, we could put money behind, we could support it. So for really look on a whisper and say, yeah, man, him should have this, him should have that. Of course, would I like to see him in a Chelsea starting level like what Estefan did it. But we could have said Esteban start off ahead of him. You see me? Esteban start out ahead of him. For sure. Esteban start out ahead of him. You see me? I say in terms of the start where Esteban get. You see me? So me I give Whisper props. As I say, Jalano, give Whisper props. You see me? Quality baller argument done. That's it. You see me? There's no way we can see a baller. Lawrence is not just by our standards alone, by everybody's standards in Jamaica. What them driver there, man? I don't need to give him an English passport and send him over England to live, man. Jamaica, government of Jamaica, give everybody an English passport and send him over. Give him an English passport. Like Chef come back now. So yeah, Chef is back. Um,
sorry
welcome
about
back.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if it's to the point of me that make us say, yo, Whisper in terms of comparing Whisper to Esteval, let's fall them get a better start in terms of them is a product of in culture of football in Brazil. Esteval is a
So
product of that culture, then
what me want
academy.
to ask though, them get to
Mm-hmm.
play senior football while at school?
What do you mean? Then Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah, them have a footballing culture, them in that, bro, them on in a whatever
So
academy them there, from them are six
so
or so, yeah,
Lorenzo,
you get me like
that are the reason why Jamaica banned that from happening. They can't play schoolboy league and so
even them foolish stuff.
we
You get
can't
me
play
like
schoolboy league and something at the same time. But I mean,
mm-hmm.
you can't. Yeah, it's. I understand the point you want to make with the age, but again, exposure,
Yeah, because because
Brazil
because
and them
because
thing,
because
a
let
lot
me
more
be
exposure
honest,
them
bro.
get.
Like we talk, but be honest though. If we take Phoenix out of the equation, I think we'd have probably there at about Whisper Chelsea.
Possibly not.
Absolutely not. strong possibility not to. You get me? I say? So it was because of a Phoenix Academy who see a young talent and take him up and have the resources, can fly him go overseas, go say, hey, I have a good player from Jamaica. Hey guys, see a good talent there. Yes, him from Jamaica, but I can't come show him can play. See him. You get me? And him go up on trials at Newcastle, and I guess the year Chelsea heard about him, see videos and things about him, see him, over the years I play against Aston Villa Youth Academy and all the things. Then I say, alright, cool, I could go for him. While the case of an Estefan now, Estefan them I come from a Brazil where have youth of football at the core of them society and them are develop them youth in a them football league from them youth academy because them have a good league. Them have a good league. I was see it even a couple of teams from them Brazil. Them have a good league and them have a good developmental system for them youngsters. You know what I say? Them have a good
Yeah,
developmental system for them youngsters while our youngsters are developing at schoolboy football. You understand? Them are developed for them youngsters at club level, at club academy level. Them are developed for them youngsters. You get me? I
right,
said them
right.
for them youngsters now go school so that them can play football. For them youngsters I go school for learn, for have an education, for read and write. Because them are football clubs where develop them footballers. While our youngsters, them have to go on a schoolboy football for get development or for learn. And that is just a seasonal thing. While them are doing right here, right around here. Them of them in a academy from 9, 10. You get me? Like, look on even England, Wayne Rooney son them in a academy from now. You get me? I say from now, I play a Manchester United Academy, I play my under 15.
Yeah,
Them I know
and
what it is to
is
sacrifice,
the
sacrifice them diet, them sleep. You see me? All of them things that them alone for sacrifice on them at 9, 10 already. You understand? Sacrifice all of them things, the diet, sleep, training, this, that, for reach to the level where they reach. You get
and
me? So we
we're
not have the
definitely
culture there
going
in Jamaica.
we're going somewhere though because the, the, the man them would dominate the schoolboy football league. From in our time, the chances were very
Mm-hmm.
limited to go up on
Mm-hmm.
the international
Mm-hmm.
scene. Now it is very
Mm-hmm.
much more open. So
How much more? Yeah, we have more scouts are coming in. Although most of them are take the college scholarship still and after them get the scholarship in right then play football, get their degree and done in football. You get me? I mean? But one and two people are trying for latch on to that. But we just need to I think we need more Phoenix Academy. That's what I think. We need more Phoenix Academy. We need more money in that sense of football right there. So. Probably we need to
and
start back at youth league. We probably need to start by the youth league. On it under 17, about you under 17, all of them teams that need to so just like how you have the Premier League match them a play, we need to have the under 17 and under 18 competitions them as well from the youth level there.
or how
So we
about
can have
this?
the development there.
How about us get to the program where where Phoenix are doing? Yo, what are you guys doing? Let
Yeah,
us roll it out at a few more
at
in
national
Jamaica
level.
so that
Yeah,
we can
yeah. I
see the
mean, I
benefits from
mean,
it.
separate and apart from the group of chattings from Sir Butler, and I put some respect on him, a big man who's grown manners, right? From Craig Butler. From separate and apart from the chattings, he has something that works. Him have a product that works. Him have a formula that works so far.
And I
You get me? I
haven't
say,
checked into it though, but I don't know if you guys are following it up with Vauxhall in the
mm.
morning cup with him son.
But him son, exactly. So obviously, him have a
Is
formula
it
that
that
work.
is it
You see
that
me? Them are going
them
good.
or is it that them is it the coaching that he's giving or is it that they also um
Recruited some players.
recruited some players and placed them at Vauxhall?
Yeah, I'm gonna check into that. I'm gonna check into that well. If him actually take some of my father players, then carry go Vauxhall with him. But again, even that there's a product of Phoenix, and them are going well. Them are going
Right.
well. Like we never, nobody expected that from Vauxhall. And I'm gonna show you why you have to give some credit again. The man never pick a traditional high school, bro. The man never pick one of them traditional high school where say, yo, yes, I'm baller than a KC, I wait for him or whatever. The man pick a team
And
where
to be
you see
honest,
me?
them a play them cards very well.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
for take Mona first, for example,
Mona again,
it
yeah.
kind of show they might try for
Mm-hmm.
prove a point, and they can't beat a man for prove a point for say, look, I'm gonna take this couple of players, I'm gonna put some of the ball in there, yes, but they still gonna try and
Mm-hmm.
mold them and become what them be, and they did
Mm-hmm.
it, and it's I think them trash outside 14 or something like that way day.
Mm-hmm.
Vauxhall, I
Yeah, man,
mean,
Mona going
again,
good.
is a minute to a minute if I put it in those terms, but
Mm-hmm.
to be still go out there to do it, it still took some,
Yeah, it's a prove a point, and obviously
yeah, it took
Phoenix have
something.
something where him can say, all right. as him son, you work with your Mona and me a go down a Vaxal go show man set my own legacy. You get me? I say what a football because I think a lot of times when we talk about Butler, we talk about him character and him chat him out and when him go up and things that say and him talk, what a football. Obviously, them are something will work. It's
And that's
obvious.
what I say. I
When it
think,
come on to youngsters, him have something will work.
and I hope it is just a stunt to say, hey, JFF, look at us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Mm-hmm.
take my model and implement it across Jamaica and let us see Jamaican football rise.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's something that where Maya big up. See, I think that's something that where as you said, corporate Jamaica or even people should have see on a whole and I invest and I say yo, we want to invest in this because obviously Butler have something will work when it come on to give him a 14-year-old and say yo, we want to make the ball a top baller by 16 and them can do it, bro. Them can do it. Them are
Yeah,
sure so them can do it. Them sure so them can do it. I mean, me no need no more to see. Like in a recent times, then send one baller, go Genk, then to Bayer Leverkusen, and then to Aston Villa. Yeah, I'm going to Roma now. Then one straight out of schoolboy football, straight into Chelsea Youth Academy. As I mean, I don't think no way in the Caribbean right now that did that for past 5 years or probably you can go back to 10 too. And I think nowhere not just in a Jamaica but the Caribbean overall do something like that, produce players at that
right,
level there.
right,
So obviously
right.
them are do something right. You see me
Yeah,
now just look on Butler and him talk like a lot of unnecessary talking him do. Because improve himself and I think him need to come out is a talk to people. You know what I mean? If you say Phoenix Academy has produced top ballers, proven. And if you talk about that, you know what I'm saying? And it has shown that I can take youngsters with Mona and win money go. Yeah, yeah. So obviously you have a formula and to work. And if you have a
yeah,
wagga talking.
true.
Mm, yeah. You get me?
Totally
So I
true.
think from a national level, we need to get on board with that. You get me? Like so, we can start seeing more youngsters from Jamaica and go overseas. We see Mount Pleasant buy a club now in Belgium. I'm acquire a club. The owner of a club in Belgium, so they have some partnership with a club in Belgium where I guess them send a couple of them top baller from them team Mount Pleasant team now gone play for the
Gone over
Belgium
there.
team, though, which is really good. Which is really really them type
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
investment that we are
yeah,
talking about, them
yeah.
type of the work they get me also like even the same brother there, I think he is a big fan of your club, Chelsea. You know what I mean? I think him is a VIB fan or something like that. I don't know if I share I don't think it's a shareholder, but I think him they have some big affiliations with Chelsea and him come out and
Okay.
try to build an academy and all them thing there, so we bring in some youngsters and all them thing there. So which would need more investment like that. So you have the Mount Pleasant Academy, the Phoenix Academy and whatever else academy you have where have some level of investment to push youngsters them in a football. Yeah, we need it. We need it.
For
See,
sure,
you
for
get me?
sure.
And yeah, and that's
And
a continuous.
and if we don't do it, we're gonna become like Jamaican and West Indies cricket. As a cricketer, it's sad
Mhm.
to see how West Indies are playing,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah.
goes to show you if you not invest back in the youngsters
The
and the
youngsters
talent
them, yeah, it's
within,
like a fall off at one point, yeah.
this are
Yeah, we have
the
a
end
good
result
crop
I could
right
be
now, and
whenever
yeah,
we go.
going good. Yeah, yeah, we have a good crop now, and yeah, going good, but then after a while, they'll fall off. For sure,
Yeah, for
for
sure.
sure. Mm-hmm. For sure. You get me? Yeah, of course, Lorenzo. I mean, Lorenzo is against everything but Phoenix and Marseille. They are against the Phoenix product. Them, you see me? I'm saying, bro, a lot of people against them are, like, and again, I think it
It's
just comes
more.
down to
I think
the
it's just
chatting
the
mode,
ego. Yeah, the
your
chat is.
ego. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
entirely ego. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
like what he did in Mona. It speaks itself. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how far Kyle gonna take Vauxhall, but what he has done to date is exceptional, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if they continue to do these things, like literally, what if Vauxhall even win the Money Cup next year or the year
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It still speaks to
Again,
what
another
they
big
are
thing. Yeah.
doing, you know. So I think we just all need to get over the hurdle of ego and pride and all that and think about the Jamaican football.
The man said Jamaica and West Indies and par. Like, Lorenzo a big cricket fan too. I'm very, very big cricket fan. Very, very big cricket fan, Lorenzo be. I love it. I love cricket as well. It's very heartbreaking. We probably can come on when I time come talk about a lot of football. We make the channel for. We can talk about some. some West Indies when I time of course, you know what I mean, and some IPL
What
and some
else?
EPL.
What I have a time about?
Is it what I'm talking about him? Is that
See them
bad?
lose innings and runs against India the other day
Yeah, it's
in a
like that.
about in a
Yeah.
3 day. Nah.
Mm. So now
Mm.
it's the time to talk about it. We're going to talk about some EPL and them thing there.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, for
But
real.
but
I
when I
mean,
mean
I
if you talk
appreciate
about
you.
the games them this weekend, like La Liga,
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Barca
yeah. We did.
lose,
Yeah, man.
touch it? Or
No, we never got La
Bundesliga.
Liga. We never got La Liga. We did go EPL for sure. We did talk about EPL for sure, but we never got La Liga. Barca lose big to Sevilla, so Sevilla.
Yeah,
Sevilla
4-1.
knocking up. Sevilla
Rashford on
knocking
the
up.
score sheet though.
Yeah, Rashford on the score sheet. Yeah, you'd have to say that. You'd have to say that. You'd have to get in now. Rashford on the score
Yeah,
sheet
man.
though. I mean, we never have no doubt that him gonna go Barcelona and go on good. Him the always a push the Barca move before him even got Aston Villa. He was saying, "Yo, Barca wants to go." So it's a getting dream move, and you know, him they go prove himself. You know, I want to go and they go prove himself and say, "Yo, yeah, you see me." You get me?
Mm.
I'm going to say, man, I just EPL man them watch. And necessarily, but just because EPL are where the more of the fans them there in our culture, like you have more Chelsea fans. Of course you have Real Madrid Barcelona, of course, but apart from that, who else? You get me? Like, but you have more Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Man U fans, and then you are the only Tottenham fan we know now. So with this have the
I think we
zoning on
can,
the EPL.
I gotta try my chest and we can depend depend on the level a little bit more. But I think we need to
Yeah,
have a like a quick patch where we can talk about
some La Liga.
some other the other not just La Liga,
And I mean,
Bundesliga and so
somebody has
forth.
even tell me last year, somebody did say that to me last week, say, yo, Syria are going really well. Somebody said that I say, yo, you're very competitive over there. So, I just say, we probably need to expand it, you get me, and talk about some other football as well, we're going to Syria, we're going,
Yeah. Because Atletico
yeah.
Madrid draw, with the things that them finally find them footing, but after
Find them
they
farm
lost to
after
the
them
wins.
beat Real Madrid, after the
Yeah.
Madrid derby. Yeah.
When them draw. That was a clear
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
opportunity
yeah,
for
yeah,
them
you're a
go.
teenager background. You're not here, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, man, man, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. Shall beat the door, shall say, that is show. Show come here. You get me? But
Yeah.
yeah, for real though,
Um
chef. I mean, definitely, I would like the fact
and
that
I
you
think
come on
and I
tonight.
think them said
Hmm.
Bayern, this is Bayern's best start. I don't know how long, but
Oh yes, me. I hear that say them up on a runway if them win one, like if them
10
win the game,
yeah, to
10.
10
Yeah,
win
yeah, yeah,
10 straight wins across our
yeah.
competition. So that is also
Mm-hmm.
another big thing um
Mm-hmm.
so far coming out of Europe. PSG
The company as a
draw,
young coach, yeah,
PSG
PSG,
draw.
yeah. After big win, then come back and draw. So yeah, yeah. Football
Yeah,
season. So you see it again to Lorenzo when you say quality drop. You see it, and not just in a Premier League alone, right around football, right around in a football way. It's not that predictable no more. You have to come on, come watch the games. Them, teams have to come on, come play them games. You get me? I say, you see me? Yeah, the 10 win on me yesterday for really for Bayern. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
For sure. I'm glad for the strength though, Chef, for come on. Anyway, come on with the football
Yeah,
analysis.
man.
We appreciate it. So it's the first of many, for sure. We're definitely legacy
For
about Chef.
sure, for sure.
Is the man say Ronaldo did tell me say want to come on to win, tell me say want to come on to. Is the man Lorenzo say I'm not really to right the camera thing, so we stay in our comments. But for real
Yeah.
though, I appreciate it. So of course we're not gonna say more Chef for sure. Just make sure say we appreciate the support we get tonight and people come on, come. At one point I think this is like 30 odd people on the live. 38 people, which I think are the most we probably ever see from it up on live. I think this is like 38 come up and things so. We have respect the strength and people are come out and talk. I think maybe somebody have talked about Galatasaray, so that's something like somebody from Turkey because Galatasaray the best. I think they see that comment there. You get me? So that's like somebody from far out. They give me like, when I think nobody in the Caribbean, I push Galatasaray. You get me? Like, what? Of course, it's a good win from Galatasaray against Liverpool for sure. So as Chef say, we need to expand it and start up about some other teams. Definitely go do that. Chef, any final word before we leave?
I mean, it's gonna be fun to watch a little
Mm-hmm.
international games over the next few weeks,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
gonna miss the leagues that we can
Mm-hmm.
entertain through the weekends. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
good conversations. Really looking
Mm-hmm.
forward to see again we spoke about Jamaica, so I guess we can review that game,
Yeah, no, yeah, we
including his
definitely yeah, after the game we definitely
yeah
need to come live. Of course, I mean we're gonna schedule with Chef and see what time we have, but we can come live and talk about that
the aim
Jamaican
is to
game.
be
Right
there
after.
live for that
Yeah,
match. So
yeah,
I see if I
yeah,
can get some clips for you,
yeah,
for sure. But definitely
definitely,
one can
definitely.
speak on that. And then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we just can touch on some of the other things and for
Mm-hmm.
sure. I guess what we can do is, as a persons are saying they want more stuff, maybe
Mm-hmm.
between myself, Wint, Jay, we can, take a
And
league.
boom boom.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
boom, boom, we can take a league.
Mm-hmm.
Spanish league can be my thing. I didn't touch a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Spanish
yeah,
games.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
so we can
definitely
get
I
some
take
commentary
English
on it.
league, so yeah, so somebody have to take. Yes,
Yeah,
I
man,
mean, we
for
done a
sure,
pay a
for sure.
subscription for Peacock already, so I mean, we watch English league, so I mean,
Yeah,
English
although
league, I
Flow,
think.
I don't know we know that for now Sports Max and then Flow, I
Mm-hmm.
think I changed them up. So it kinda
Mm-hmm.
hinder my La Liga
Mm-hmm.
viewing right now, but
Yeah, yeah.
we find some way, same way still so
We
we
are
can,
watch
keep the
them. Yeah,
content going
yeah. So next
and
month I'm
make
gonna
sure
take
so get some
Bundesliga. Next month get League
yeah,
One, and next month get Serie A, and then we can give you analysis on the match them for sure, definitely.
yeah man.
So
So
but for
yeah, for
soon
sure.
back after Jamaica games, we definitely gonna come back live. Hopefully I may and Sheva get it, but if I don't me and Sheva, me and Boom Boom, if I don't me and Boom Boom, me and Jay for sure. But yeah, we definitely are come back on. All right, big up.